Hi, I'm Josanne Wright Callender, pardon me, the author of the Happy Little Garbage Truck picture book and educational system. Well, I've been looking at quite a few things regarding building up self concept, which is our theme for these next set of talks. And I put a couple of points down that I'd like to share with you this morning. First of all, our self concept is built upon who we believe we are. And it's not necessarily who we actually are. And it takes us a bit of time to find out who we really are. But as we find out and explore over time those facets that make us uniquely ourselves, our self concept is built. So we could say that when we truly begin to see ourselves in ways that we are able to, well, see that we're unique, we're more capable of sharing ourselves with others. And we can contribute to improving others' lives as we continue our own personal journey to improve ourselves in ways that can continually increase our own self concept. So it's sort of like one thing feeds on another, as with most things that we learn in life. We learn day by day how to be, say, good people by sharing and helping others, and then we become better people over time. However, without a good self concept, we may become envious of others, jealous, feel depressed because we don't know where we fit in, or we might become listless because we don't really know what our true purpose is in life. Why are we here? So that's why building life skills is so very important, but it takes work. And in helping our children build their self concepts, we can actually help change their futures. And I'll talk more about that in our next talk. But I believe that we can stir up imaginations for making sure that we are actually in ourselves, because once we begin this journey, our imaginations are lifted and we can see other ways that we could improve and continue our path. And it becomes easier because we saw, oh, last time this happened, I did whatever. But this time I was able to see clearly that I didn't want to make that same mistake. And one writer called this, or a special ed administrator called that a social autopsy. I can't think of his name right now, but I thought that was a great term. We can evaluate what we've just done and continue to try to do better the next time. So, doing all of these steps will help children see their true self worth. And so, we're taking a lot of these ideas from Z. Hereford's Essential Life Skills .net, and I'll include her information in my description box. But her site actually stirred up some thoughts of my own as to what we've been talking about for this past year. So it's a distillation of a lot of our concepts that we covered. And I thought that as this course examines who we are, we can actually start building upon that to see what we want and what our purpose in life may be. She quoted Aristotle, and all men by nature desire knowledge. And I thought that is so true because that's just our DNA. We are seekers of knowledge and we want to improve ourselves for the most part. The problem comes sometimes in not knowing how. How can we get out of this particular habit? Or how can we improve ourselves so that we can get to that next level? And so I think that sometimes we're looking so hard at how we can improve ourselves that we downgrade our natural abilities, skills, and talents. So we're going to start with looking at those and see that we're not less than because others have labeled us so or because of life's knocks and challenges. We're going to explore our true or authentic selves, um, and then see how we can build up that true self and discard the images that are not true because over time we kind of take them along with us, put them in our pockets, these old images, and it's time for us to change the channel, as we said, on those negative thoughts. So I'd like to close by this one quote that came to me as I was reading through my research materials. It was a quote from Polonius: "This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day. Thou canst then thou canst not then be false to any man or woman." So we have to be honest with ourselves and seek to do the right thing regarding that knowledge that we've acquired by ourselves and by others. So we'll talk more about some of these examples that I've collected and how we can begin this journey to build our self concept and, in turn, our children. So thank you for being with me today and sharing this with others and subscribing. Bye bye.